Hey eBay sellers, it's Suzanne A. Wells, and today is Saturday, June 4th, 2016. This is video number 114. Wanted to get a quick video out this morning. I'm actually on my way up to Charlotte, North Carolina today to celebrate my nephew's high school graduation, so that'll be some fun family time. So shout out to all of you there in Charlotte and Greenville. I'll be coming through there too. So hope you guys are out doing your garage sailing and your Saturday stuff. So today we are going to talk about a bolo Pendleton wool blankets. Now you've probably heard of Pendleton as far as clothing. That's pretty much all over the internet on these different eBay or YouTube channels and blogs, and it's kind of a well-known thing. If you are not aware of it, then great, this is new for you. But I wanted to give you a little company history before showing you about the blankets because I know a lot of people focus on the clothing and they don't even realize there are blankets. So this company was founded in 1863 by Thomas Kay, traveling down the Atlantic seaboard, crossing the Isthmus of Panama on a burro and sailing up the Pacific coast was a grueling 4-month passage. Yet for Thomas Kay, a young English weaver, it was a dream come true. An old hand at sea voyages, he had already crossed the Atlantic years earlier to work at East Coast textile mills. With skills honed, he headed to a region with ideal conditions for raising sheep and producing wool. A place with moderate weather and plentiful water, America's newest state, Oregon. Kay helped organize Oregon's second woolen mill in Brownsville, where he oversaw the weaving operation. Soon he was made a superintendent of the company. In 1889, Kay opened his own mill in Salem, Oregon. From these humble beginnings rose a die-in-the-wool American success story. Thomas Kay's eldest daughter, Fanny, learned the mill business and assisted her father in mill operation and management. When she married retail merchant C.P. Bishop, a complementary combination of merchandising and manufacturing expertise emerged, a solid foundation for what was to become Pendleton Woolen Mills. So this just goes over the history of how the mill got started and out there in Oregon. The blankets I want to talk about today are the Indian trading blankets. So let me read you that part. The production of Indian blankets resumed as the bishops applied intuitive business concepts for quality products and distinctive styling. A study of the color and design preferences of local and Southwest Native Americans resulted in vivid colors and intricate patterns. Trade expanded from the Nez Perce Nation near Pendleton to the Navajo, Hopi, and Zuni nations. These Pendleton blankets were used as basic wearing apparel and as a standard of value for trading and credit among Native Americans. So the blankets have a rich history, and that's one reason they're selling for so much is they're part of history, not just because they're also very well made and beautiful. So then we go down here, and the men's apparel started in 1912. And then the women's apparel was introduced in 1949, and you can read more about that and check out their social media. So let's go and take a look at what the tag looks like. So when you are finding these blankets, you can flip them over and see the distinctive blue tag with the yellow writing. There are different fonts here, and this is something that's not faked, so don't worry that the tags are different. I get a lot of questions on certain brands if they're faked, and if it's not a well-known brand or something you can sell on the street, you don't have to worry about it being faked. What's faked are things like Levi's jeans and Coach purses and Gucci and Prada and those kind of names that are everywhere in all the retail stores and in the fashion world. So sometimes it just has a different tag, like this one's white with the gold writing. The older ones here may have the white tag on them. So that gives you an idea of what they look like. So if we go over to eBay, just got an offer there. So you can see that there's only 504 listings active. And that is another indication that this is a niche product. This is something that is limited in number. It's vintage, so they're not going to be any more made that will be this old. And that's the great thing about vintage is as we go along here and years pass and things are just going to get older and older and become more valuable. So, vintage items are so much more profitable than all that cheap junk made in China that people are trying to sell hundreds and thousands of a month, because anybody can do that. Anybody can get their hands on that stuff. But the vintage items, knowledge is power. If you know what to look for, you can find these things and make a lot of money selling them to collectors. So these are the ones in used condition. There's 504 listings, and I just put in Pendleton blanket, not the Native American, because I wanted you to see, all of them. Because others, they have other styles that are also valuable. So let's go to the sold listings, and obviously we've got a blanket coat coming up here, which is not what we were looking at. But you can see this one here sold for $379, $350, $350, $295, and these are very distinctive and easy to recognize. This one here is just beautiful with the black. It sold for $265, and you can see this would be very easy to recognize if you're looking at the linen aisle, and you walk down. I know at most of our thrift stores the linens are hung up on the little clip hangers, like pants hangers, and so you can spot these easily if you're looking down that aisle. So this has lots of bright colors and it's easy to identify, which are the kind of things I like to look for. So that one sold for $265. And we can go on down here. Also, you're seeing the blanket sweaters and jackets, so that's always something to look for. And then we have some plain ones that aren't the Native American designs. Some are just plaid that look like they would be a great accessory for a lake house, or just a log home. They're just very rustic, and it just reminds me of sitting by the fire in a log cabin. But you can see that these are, and there's another black one, these are selling for really high prices, and they're just gorgeous. They're very colorful and easy to identify. Let me see if I can find one that's not a Native American. Here's one with just stripes. That one for $140. And that's the kind of thing a lot of people would pass by because it just doesn't look that interesting. But it's vintage and it's made by Pendleton, a company that has a rich history, and it's very well made. And the wool is thick. It's like thick and itchy. So, these are really heavy. Here's another one that's got the buffalo on it. Let me see if I can find some others that aren't the Indian or Native American patterns. Here's a plain red one. This one has a Cornhuskers logo on it, so you may find some of those that are sports teams. So here's just a striped one. So this just gives you an idea of another thing you can sell. My motto is, if you're in the thrift store, learn as much as you can because you're there already. Learn to look around and figure out what's valuable. I guarantee you're walking out of there not knowing about things, and you're leaving them behind because you don't want to get out of your comfort zone, or you're just stuck in what you know. And these thrift stores are huge and they're packed with merchandise. The more you can learn, the more you can make. So here's just a plain plaid one, and let's see if we can see what that sold for. On best offer, if something sold here, like if we go back and it's got the price has a strike through, we're going to go over here to watch count and put in that item number, and we can see hopefully what it sold for. It sold for $100. So that's how you figure out what something on best offer sold for, when it has the strike through. So still, if you find these for $3 at your thrift store and you can sell them for $100, they're easy to store, they're very easy to ship, there's a market for them. Why not put this on your bolo list. So this is actually a true bolo because it is something that is limited in number. People are actually finding it and selling it. You can buy it pretty cheap and sell it for a high price. So that's my definition of a bolo, and that stands for be on the lookout. So there you go. That's today's lesson. Pendleton blankets, look for those, and happy hunting. Have a great day. Bye.